Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minecraft from the Hermitcraft Season 9 server. Today guys, as you can probably tell from the episode title, today is the final episode of Hermitcraft Season 9, and I just wanted to give you guys an overview of all we've accomplished in the last nearly 2 years since the server has started, and sort of what I liked about the season, what I didn't like about the season, and whether or not we accomplished our goals. So we're just going to do this and just talk about what happened this season, and go from there, basically. So, if you didn't know, I had 2 goals this season. Goal number 1, don't make a big base, which I think we did a pretty good job of. We made like a nice medium-sized base, I would say, here. You know, we have this little area here we built under Scar's tree, of which we made this entire area much, much better than it was. Scar just basically left it as a hole, which it would have turned into a mob farm, but we made it our own. Moved in, got like a nice little section back here for like where we make our banners and armor templates and stuff like this. In this section, we got our smelter area here, which we got our furnaces. Oh, we still want to pull an item out of these furnaces. We want to see how many levels we can get from these furnaces. We'll do that at the end of the episode. So that's really cool. We got our wall of walkers from all the drown that came in, which actually had us add in a what do you call it, a conduit underneath here, which is cool. We have this, of course, coolest way to exit a base, underwater roller coaster, 2 thing that gets shot out, and then it comes back around. After a while, our storage area is here, so this is my main storage. Everything organized and nice in here, which is super cool. So, yeah, very, very nice area here, super simple, nothing too complex. We also got some farms in here. We got the cactus farm. See a cactus sliding down there. And yeah, occasionally a cactus will shoot out and slide down, end up in here, and then sometimes it turns into bone meal as well. Over here we got, what do we got over here? We got our bed on the 2nd floor, which I think we did a nice job with this whole area here with the deck overlooking like the water area. There's the minecart back. Let's go. So yeah, bed here. We got some more farms over here, which also we sold in shops. So we got, you know, stuff like glow lichen farms, hanging root farms, moss farms, stuff like that. So pretty nice little designs here. And then one of the things I'm most proud of in this entire base, which actually helped to get this feature added to vanilla Minecraft, when Sly Slime and King B-Dogs visited, Doc and I showed them our music disc data pack, which now is a vanilla Minecraft feature. So this is one of the cooler things that we have here. Of course, if we don't want that, we can just get another one. By right-clicking, again with the 11 music disc. Okay, we'll get another one. See if we can get a good one. Okay, Maloney's not too bad. But yeah, this definitely helped this feature get added to the TCG.
Easy as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. TCG, baby, you and me.
Beautiful. You love to see it. Okay, so yeah, that's that. A little jukebox thing we got here, and then of course we have, as sort of the other part of our base, this area down here, which we made into a dye farm. So we just flick these, and yeah, we get whatever dye color we need through these flowers here. So that's really nice, and I'm really proud that, like, when you go through this, like, you can't tell where my build ends and Scar's build begins, which was the whole point of the thing. Like, we want it to be like a seamlessly integrated base with his upper part and this lower part down here that we built. So very, very happy with that. So now the other thing we had, the other goal we had this season was I wanted to make a game, but not just any game. I wanted to make the most chaotic game ever in survival Minecraft, and that came to fruition in a little game called Total Chaos. Now, if we make our way through this portal here, you'll also see we built this spawn tunnel, which I think serves as a great, like, transition between the nether hub and the tunnels here, as well as to our base, like in the tree. So I feel like we did a really good job there with this spawn tunnel build right here. But we made a few other tunnels as well this season, nether tunnels, like namely this shopping district tunnel we made, which has miniature versions of all the shops. So like Gigalogs here, we got our green shop here, Impulse's iBuy, False's shop, we got the Hawkeye shop here, Pearl's trash shop, stuff like that. So I feel like we did a really good job with this tunnel here and a bunch of other tunnels, which we'll see. But the thing we wanted to look at here is Total Chaos, which is down this tunnel. which we also constructed. And of course, the tunnel itself is a bit chaotic, and I gotta say, throughout the course of the season, this tunnel probably killed 30, 40, maybe 50 people even. Because if you walk down it and you're not on the carpets, yeah, you saw what happened. Fireworks shoot out, and yeah, if you keep on going down like this way, right, you're gonna take quite a significant amount of damage, no matter where you're going. You can sort of outrun it if you keep moving, but you stand still, you can take some hits. So, I really like the tunnel into this area. I don't know, I just like the idea that like a tunnel fights you. It's just something that's funny about that to me. But anyways, through this portal here is Total Chaos, as you can see, and you can also see it like spells it out in the banners above here. But let's just go through and take a look. So, if you're unaware of what Total Chaos is, first of all, I feel bad for you. Second of all, you must have been living under a rock, my friend, because this is an insane game, which basically the premise is that it's PvP, but the apocalypse is happening. So, effectively, out here, we fly around. We've created an entire game. The arena, I think itself, is like 50 by 50 or 54 by 54, something like that. But basically, we have an insane amount of dripstone that, we're looking here, this dripstone comes crashing down onto you inside of the arena after we open these fence gates, which I still have to do. But, yeah, there's dripstone that crashes down on you. There's arrow barrages that shoot at you, some of which are flaming from these dispensers. We also have lingering potions which shoot in and have various good effects, bad effects, sort of neutral effects, stuff that buffs you, stuff that nerfs you, stuff that allows you to see, stuff that stops you in your tracks. So a lot of different potion effects in here to provide a lot of different strategies depending on which potion effects you run into or want to run into. We also then have witches on the sides, splashing you with splash potions. We got more arrows, individual barrages, and singular arrow barrages. We got shulkers shooting into the arena from the outside. We got, I think over here, you can hear some clanking going on. There's some strays that shoot into the arena, which means you can't really just hang out on the sides of the arena. There's also, in addition to that, fireworks, as you can see here, which we are now going to have to bust out of. Okay. Because if we don't get out of this area, we'll get shot and killed very quickly because the game is that chaotic. Alright, so I do want to show you guys how to play Total Chaos. So once you come through the portal here, what you want to do is you want to grab one of everything. So you want to grab one set of armor, one night vision potion, one totem, one set of 16 honey bottles, one milk bucket, one sword, one trident, and one crossbow. You don't need any arrows, you'll get those inside the arena. Once you have that, you go into one of these side rooms, you set your spawn, put any valuables you don't need in there, in the barrels on the side, and then you head up this central scaffolding to the arena itself. So the arena itself looks like this. So this is the arena. And you have to stay within the confines of the arena during the playing of the game. So everybody does that except for one person whose job it is to start the game. Now, to start the game, what you want to do is you want to come over to this side, which is currently where the green armor is located, the emerald armor is located, indicated by these, emerald on the side. You want to go and shift through this powdered snow. So you just come right through this powdered snow on the side here, at which point you will encounter this. So this is going to be closed, and the button behind this starts the entire thing. And once it's started, once you press it once, you can't stop it. It'll only stop once a certain amount of time has gone by. So you want to be sure you're ready when you press this button. So that's why there's this extra lever here. But when you press this button, the game will start. So you want to then quickly make your way out here and then join your fellow Total Chaos players in the arena up here. That's all there is to it. And once the dripstone starts to fall, that's your cue to start. Now, a few other tips when you're playing this. The game is so chaotic that it actually will lag your PC. Even if you have a really good PC, you want to probably turn down your render distance. I would recommend, since you can't see out of the arena anyway, you can probably turn it down to like 10 or 8 chunks. But yeah, you want to make sure you have your render distance turned down a little bit because the game, there's a lot of particle effects in the game. A lot of explosions, a lot of arrows, a lot of lingering potions, stuff like that. So make sure you have all your particles up, but maybe turn down your render distance a little bit so that you don't, especially at the start of the game when the dripstone is falling, you could potentially like crash. So that's how chaotic the game is. But I hope you guys really enjoy this. This was an absolute joy to make. When I was initially thinking of making this, I was inspired by a post on the Minecraft subreddit where they had dripstone rain. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if someone could actually do that in survival? And we've done it in survival. So it's absolutely amazing. I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, Total Chaos, one of my favorite builds that I've made on Hermitcraft. Speaking of favorite builds, we have a few other builds to visit that we made this season. Just fly on out here. And we will fly on down here. You can see some of the fireworks shooting off behind us in our Total Chaos tunnel. But another tunnel we made, the Hermitcraft TCG tunnel. We made this on a stream with Isuma and Jevin and Cleo. And this leads over to my TCG Pyramid, the home of the Pharaoh. So let's get into that. I want to show you guys this. This was a great build this season. I think this really helped people enjoy TCG a lot in a cool environment without having to deal with phantoms. So very happy I was able to provide this with the server with this, and yeah, have it so that people didn't constantly have to sleep all the time in order to enjoy the game. So yeah, this is the Hermitcraft TCG Pyramid that we made. This was made, when was this made? This was made earlier this year, I think. Yeah, earlier this year. And basically, yeah, we use this to play our TCG minigame. So if you don't know what TCG is, it's a card game that Beef made in-game using a bunch of maps. And you put the maps down here. I'm not going to go into it now. I may do a separate video on it, but I'm not going to go into how it works. But I'm really glad that this space like allowed people to come together a lot. Not only just for playing TCG, but also for like the TCG Championship and the Championship matches. In fact, I think we still got the Championship. Yeah, the Championship floor is still stored in here. So yeah, got that in there. I feel like we put a unique spin on this with the pyramid as well. And it's also kind of a throwback to Season 7 when we were the Pharaoh on Hermitcraft Season 7. But yeah, really fun to do this and add all of like the little secrets in here, like the little backside bits where we have the locker rooms and such in the back, sort of the secrets of the pyramid type feel. So that's fun. So yeah, that's really cool. And then over here with the point system with the beacons, I think that looks really cool because you can see from the outside like what the score is on the inside. So there were times like I would come out to the front, like on the outside of the pyramid, and just like fly by and see somebody playing on the inside, and you like see the beacon shooting through the side of the pyramid. Plus we got some other like really cool stuff. Like we walk up here, you get a nice entrance into the pyramid area. And yeah, it just looks super cool from the outside too with the HC TCG on the outside of it. So very pleased with this build. We also got some other cool stuff inside, like this redstone elevator that goes up and down. So like if we go up here, there we go. And if we go down, we can go down this way. So really fun working on that to get the redstone and the timings perfect in there, which was super fun. And then I really like that you can like go all around this pyramid without like losing your step. Like you can just like, so like the mobility in this area was a big thing. I wanted people to be able to flow in and out of this area as easy as possible. So, you know, you can go up here, you can go up to the very top and look out from like the pinnacle of the thing up here. And so yeah, you have basically maximum mobility throughout this whole build. So I felt it was really nice. The exchange in the back here honestly was not used as much as I thought it would be. People were kind of losing interest in TCG at the time I built this, but I'm still really proud of this, especially that I was able to fit in all the redstone behind here for the deals, so you can just look at a glance and see what the deals are. I think we did a good job of like categorizing things as well, so if you don't know, each of these blocks on the ground corresponds to the type of hermit that's being offered. So like in here, I know there's a minor hermit. There you go, minor type hermit, which corresponds to the cobblestone bit, which is why we have cobblestone on the ground. And then we also have a complete catalog of all TCG cards as of right now in the entire game and what their attacks are, what their special does. So if you have any questions on like what hermits are in the game and what attacks are which and you know how things work, We have a complete catalog in its entirety in the back here in these lecterns, which is I'm also super proud of because we had to also prevent the lecterns from interfering with the lamps, which was kind of a challenge because they do have some redstone capabilities. But yeah, so that's super cool, and it tells all about like what the common ones are and what the rare and ultra rare ones are. So very, very cool area back here. Super proud of this whole area, this whole pyramid concept. Worked out super, super well. We also got like a bunch of cards, free cards back here, which some people did take advantage of. So very, very happy with how this TCG Pyramid ended up. And of course, we also have one more thing I'll just show. We have the TCG Champions Club. Champions Club West. There's also a Champions Club East on the opposite side. And it shows like the records of everybody from this whole season. Of course, Jevin was the regular Season 1 champ. And then I think on the other side, we make our way over here. And we really used this space well, I felt. Like when we first made this, this was just like dead space, pretty much. But we found extra room in the back. And then, yeah, Etha was the Season 1 tournament winner. So, pretty cool, I think. Yeah, pretty sweet. And then, of course, if you're interested in the redstone, there's maintenance areas on both sides, which lead down to the redstone, of which there's a significant amount, as you can probably expect. So, yeah. If you're interested in how the redstone works and how we move the cards around and all that stuff, plenty of interesting redstone down here for you. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, making our way back up, that is the TCG Pyramid, which was a great build this season. But we have another build which we made this season, which was another sort of principal build that we made. Let's actually go up this way. Going out this way. And again, maximum mobility in this region, so definitely easy to move around if you know where you're going. So we'll make our way up here, and we'll go to, I think, the Hermitcraft Museum, which was our other sort of big build this season. So we'll make our way out this way. Down here. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but if you are interested and you download the world and want to know where things are, there is a lectern right here. And there's a lectern at the entrance to each tunnel. And this basically categorizes things based upon the number where you can find that thing. So like, for instance, number 1 is Spawn Town. So we'll look up here, 1 spawn right there. So that's how it works. So anytime you see the number, that basically corresponds to where it is in front of you. So pretty straightforward there. You can see some of the stuff here. And we're actually looking for the museum district, so that's number 6. So let's go down this way. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6. And what do you know it? Museum district right here. So this is the way to our Hermitcraft Museum. Super happy with this tunnel here, which we built to represent like both my museum and Cleo's museum. So mine's on this side, Cleo's is on that side. And if we make our way through here, we make our way to the Hermitcraft, which is right through here. We of course got the portal, the book portal, which we built on a stream. And then the Hermitcraft Museum itself. Look at that. Doesn't it look good, guys? Oh my god. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at it at night, shimmering brightly. You love to see it. So let's get in here. Hello, hello. So inside of this Hermitcraft Museum, you will find basically every thing that happened on the server of group significance here. So everything we did, like, so for instance, the Easter egg hunt is represented here by all the Easter eggs. Yeah, and there also, if you have the voice mod installed, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing a whole lot of this, or if this will be included in the world download. I hope it is, but you also might see these Voice of the Museum things. If you right-click these, this basically will give you a guided voice tour of the entire museum, which provides context for a lot of the displays you see. So if I right-click this, for instance. Greetings and welcome to the Hermitcraft Museum of History and Culture. Here you will find hundreds of artifacts, mobs, and displays representing the best that Minecraft and Hermitcraft has to offer. There are 3 floors in the museum, each with multiple wings and multiple things. We encourage you to visit them all. And don't forget, Exit through the gift shop on the ground floor where you can own a piece of history. So there you go. So it just guides you through the entire thing. You'll see these symbols throughout the museum here. But yeah, we have everything from, the Empires wing, where we went to the Empires 2 server for a while. And they came here, actually, to Hermitcraft this time last year, around Christmas last year. That's cataloged. We have TCG cataloged. So some of the rarer cards, some of the original game pieces, some of the trophies, the Pharaoh trophy, the Evil Asuma trophy, and the Season 1 trophies here. So pretty cool. We got the B-Dub sleep section.
Got a shreep?
Right here, we got all minerals. All the minerals in the game are here. Commemorates our all minerals record, which we also set this season. So, yeah, we are actually still the current record holder for obtaining all the minerals in the game as quickly as possible. So that's pretty cool that we set that record earlier this season. Then we over here have even more stuff, some Total Chaos stuff, some stuff from early on in the season, some of the King storyline stuff. So a lot of artifacts from that. In case you had a favorite moment from that, chances are it's preserved here in some way. We have the Tango parkour thing up here, the parkour crown, the Tango earned. Got the hot guy stuff back here. Basically anything from any part of the season we have in this museum. If I continue to make my way up here, we'll see we have a memorial to our friend TFC, who sadly passed away during this season. So rest in peace, TFC. Always in our hearts. And then we also have the Hermitcraft charity live stream area, which we raised $439,599 for Gamers Outreach, which means we have over 100 gaming carts now in hospitals throughout the United States, the European Union, and Australia. So, by my mind, the live stream event, probably one of the best things we've ever done on Hermitcraft, and super proud that we were able to do that this season, and we have a little spot for it here in the museum. And then, yeah, of course, we have mob heads. We got a bunch of hostile mobs. We got a bunch of rare hermit heads up here. We got a bunch of historic mobs and things from throughout the season. Not really time to go over all these. Some hats, the cute guy suit, the crown tiers from the button that Mumbo made. We got B-Dub's Tree of Whimsy stuff over here. All the armor templates, for example, in this section. So lots and lots of really cool stuff that you guys can explore. We got a floating conduit up there as well. So that was super cool. Made in survival, by the way. Just thought I would make sure that that's clear, in case that's not impressive to you. But then, yeah, of course, down here, we got even more stuff. We got, the shop area. We got the outside area with the fossils we found, the Diamond Pillar Saga stuff, the B-Dub's head, some decked out stuff. And then, I do want to mention this, because I don't think I really drew much attention to it then, but now that you guys are getting your hands on the world download, I do want to pay particular attention to this stuff in here. Namely, this library. I spent hours and hours and hours writing stuff for this library. So each and every one of these chisel bookshelves has a book with a different story from either myself, other hermits, or viewers. Your books. So let's see what this one is. I don't even know what this is. Minecraft questions. Questions about Minecraft. Why does the wandering trader wander? Where did the poisonous potatoes come from? Why can you eat a raw pufferfish? Who thought phantoms were a good idea? #got 'em. Why does the fox scream at night always sound so terrifying? What happened to literally every ghast to make them the way they are? Do creepers just want a hug? What happened to all the bushes in the desert to make them all become dead bushes? Good questions. Good questions. So that's just one example. Let's just pick another one. Let's just go over here. Villager Community Cookbook by Cheesiest. Okay, so that's one of you guys. So yeah, this is a viewer submitted book. So there you have it. Quite a few things there to digest. Over here we got the Hermitsonian. Oh, this was the speech I gave at the dedication. Very nice. Cool. Okay, so that's cool. Let's try one like way over here. Do you think that Tango Tech has ever done the tango like the dance? Food for thought. There you go. By me, apparently. Okay. So, yeah. There are literally like 100 different books here that you can read, which are all very unique and very interesting. And again, every chisel bookshelf is a different one. How to live life. Don't die, C1. Good advice. Good advice. Let's see. Reginald. Zombie Cleo. I think this might actually be by Cleo. Let's see. Yes, this is by Zombie Cleo. Very good. Very good. I'll let you guys read through this if you want. But again, this is just a very, very small sampling of what you can find here. Written by myself, Hermits, and by you, the viewers. So definitely check out the library here in the museum. An extensive network of knowledge and stories unlike you'll find anywhere else. Anyways, with that done, that's pretty much all I wanted to show. We also had some other great builds we made. Did some work on the roads, you know, extending this road in particular all the way from the shopping district out to the museum district. We got some shops here. The green shop, our original shop, which I think is still there. I think it's like back in the back here. Yeah, right here. The original shop, which we made some custom quests for people throughout the season, which was really fun. This is a really fun build to do. Wish I had made a few more quests. Maybe we'll do that in the future. And then, of course, we had the potion shop. We had the Sniffer added to the game, which I was hoping for Tough Golem, but Sniffer ended up being, okay. And yeah, it was just a great season overall. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So let's go back to the base. We gotta see how much how much XP we can get from these furnaces. I'm very curious. By the way, I gotta say the entrance to our base, probably the best entrance to any base. You can just swim down and swim back up underneath of the big tree area, and voila, we're in the base. How cool is that? All right, so let's do this thing. So we need something to smelt. Actually, we need 6 things to smelt. So let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. And we're at 0 XP. That's good. We're going to turn all these on. And we're going to put 1 gold in each and every one of these. It's going to take an entire lava bucket, but that's fine. I'm going to guess that we're going to get 110 XP from these. That's just my guess, though. So I'm thinking like we get 50. Then since XP is a curve, an exponential curve, 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and then like 2. So that's like 50, 80, 100, 110, 112. So like 112, 115, somewhere in that range is what I'm guessing. So this should lock our hoppers. And so now when we take this out, let's see how much XP we get. Make sure we're not holding anything. We don't have any armor on to absorb it. All right, let's see. Not bad. Okay. I guessed 50 here. We're already at 50. Okay. 55. Okay, okay. Not bad. All right, let's do it again. Second one. I said we'd be at about 80, maybe? Since this is an exponential curve. 72. Okay. A little bit less, but it is an exponential curve. All right, let's see. Next one. Make sure we're not missing any XP. Getting a little closer. 82. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Next one. 82, 83. So I was expecting us to be around 100 at this point, but we're at 90, almost 91. Now these are the wild cards. These are the ores. And we have smelted up quite a significant amount of ores this season, so we'll see. Let's just make sure we don't have any extra XP in the back here. I think we're okay, okay. We're good. Let's see if we can hit 100. That would be amazing. 95. 103. Okay, nice. And the last one. 114 levels, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. 114 levels instantly, pretty much, from these furnaces. All right, we'll turn all these off. And there we go. That is the question. How much XP will we get? 114 levels worth. Not bad. Not bad at all. One final thing I want to mention before I sign off here from Hermitcraft 9 is that I'm going to be putting all of my stuff, namely my armor, my tools, my weapons, all my ender chest contents as well. I'm going to be putting all that into a chest here at the spawn, which is actually where I'm standing like right now. This is where the world spawn is right here. So this is like where we the very first spot we logged into the world about a year and 10 months ago. So I'm going to be putting this stuff, let's say like here. Let's see, where's a good spot? Maybe like on this ridge here? Yeah, maybe like right here. Be a good spot. Yeah, let's go like right here. So right here is where all my stuff's going to be. Let's just go right here. Bada boom, bada boom. And I'll put this as Cub Fan 135's Ender Chest and Armor / Tools. Plus cords. So I'm going to be adding a book to this chest later on that's going to basically have all the relevant coordinates for everything I've done this season. So like my farm coordinates, my Total Chaos coordinates, the museum coordinates, the TCG Pyramid, the base, shop, stuff like that. I'm going to be going through and cataloging all those, but I'm also going to be putting everything in here, including my TCG cards. So all my TCG cards are in here. So I have them sort of organized into damage effects. These are like my hermit cards and then effect cards and stuff. So everything here is going to be in here. So there's that. Put those in there, that in there. And we'll put the TCG cards like on the bottom here, because these are kind of like separate. There we go. And we'll also take off all of our armor. And we'll put that in here, as well as our tools. And our bow, and our pickaxe, and our torches, and our water bucket, and crafting table. Put everything in there. There we go. And we had one sign left over there. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, besides the ender chest, which I'm actually going to put in there as well, that is Hermitcraft Season 9 completed. I hope you guys have had a wonderful time this season. I know I have, and I hope to have many great memories and adventures with you all in the future. Again, thank you all very, very much for watching this season. This has been Cub, signing out for the final time. Goodbye. Bonus! Welcome back, everybody. Those of you who made it to the very end of the video, you guys get a special treat, because I have for you now what is something that I'm not really sure anybody asked for or needed, but it exists nonetheless. What you're about to see is a collection of screenshots from about the last 2 years. I didn't actually clean out my screenshot folder basically at all for about 2 years, and thought it would be interesting if we ended this video just by pressing render and seeing what shows up. So here it is, the final part of the video. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. Greatly appreciate you guys, and I will see you all soon. But without further ado, let's get into the screenshots from Hermitcraft and other things over the last about 2 years.